So one of the things that's going on right now is Eric Adams has been arrested. Eric Adams is the mayor of New York City. Eric Adams is a guy I don't know too much about, other than everybody hates Eric Adams. Everybody fucking hates Eric Adams. Eric Adams is the current, I believe, mayor of New York City for now, and he has been reviled by basically everybody except for the cops. And now, in a technical sense, he's going to be getting reviled by the cops as well, because an indictment has been handed down for charges of bribery and some other stuff. Eric Adams. We can go ahead and bring a picture of him up here. This is Eric Adams. He's this fella. Eric Adams. He is a law and order Democrat, but he's one of those like preemptive, like ultimate dinos, like a god tier Democrat in name only. He is, by all stretches of the imagination, a bog standard black Republican. From every policy prescription I've heard him give out, his kind of the way he talks about economics and policing and stuff, he just hits all of those notes, while just also happening to be on the blue side of things. He's much better liked by everybody that's not someone that's technically his like voting constituent than anybody else. One of his most notable things was within the last year, he handed a key to the city, I believe it was, to Puff Daddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, while Puff Daddy was undergoing the last legs of a multi-year federal investigation into RICO charges for human trafficking, sexual abuse, drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, illegal weapons possession, illegal narcotics possession, and a fucking host of other bog standard organized crime RICO statutes. Awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and pop the indictment for Eric Adams up here on the screen and just go straight to the fucking source here. The United States District Court, Southern District of New York, USA v. Eric Adams. You never want to see that. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You don't ever want to see that. Ever. You never want to be this. USA v. you in a criminal case is bad. This is federal indictments, and I think I've said this before, are on a whole nother scale than any other sort. If you're going to get in any kind of trouble with the legal system, get in trouble with the legal system at the fucking city level. Maybe the county. Because once you go up to state is the end of I can buy my way out of trouble. Or even maybe handle proving that I'm not in trouble. Federal indictments are fucking brutal. They are usually multi-year investigations. It's the fucking FBI or other federal agencies. They can do everything. Federal judges let them do all kinds of shit. And the thing is, once it's federal, it has an entire different charging structure. It's entirely different courts. And federal cases usually follow you throughout the entirety of America. So, like, you can't just have been doing something the fuck where else and they didn't know about it. They have probably been following you throughout all of your concerns. It's a federal fucking case. They're going to hit you as hard as they can. I don't know exactly what he's getting hit with yet. We're going to discover it together by reading through the case overview here. Like, okay, so this is how far back, 2014, 10 years of investigation from the initial act. In 2014, Eric Adams, the defendant, became Brooklyn Borough president. Thereafter, for nearly a decade, Adams sought and accepted improper valuable benefits such as luxury international travel, including from wealthy foreign business people and at least one Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. Hassan! Where are you? I'm summoning you. Hassan, was it you? Is it Hassan's dad? The fucking joke, all right? The rumor needs to be that Hassan's dad bribed Eric Adams. By 2018, Adams, who had by then made known his plans to run for mayor of New York City, not only accepted but sought illegal campaign contributions to his 2021 mayoral campaign, as well as other things of value from foreign nationals. As Adams' prominence and power grew, his foreign national benefactors sought to cash in on their corrupt relationships with him, particularly when in 2021 it became clear that Adams would become New York City's mayor. Adams agreed, providing favorable treatment in exchange for the illicit benefits he received. After his inauguration as mayor of New York City, Adams soon began preparing for his next election, including by planning to solicit more illegal contributions and granting requests from those who supported his 2021 mayoral campaign with such donations. Eric Adams, the defendant, sought and accepted illegal campaign contributions in the form of nominee or straw contributions, meaning that the true contributors conveyed their money through nominal donors who falsely certified that they were contributing their own money. By smuggling their contributions to Adams through U.S.-based straw donors, Adams' overseas contributors defeated federal laws that serve to prevent foreign influence on U.S. elections. Wealthy individuals evaded laws designed to limit their power over elected officials by restricting the amount any one person can donate to a candidate. And businesses circumvented New York City's ban on corporate contributions by funneling their donations through multiple employees, frustrating a law that seeks to reduce corporate power in politics. Adams increased his fundraising by accepting these concealed, illegal donations at the cost of giving his secret patrons the undue influence over him that the law tries to prevent. Eric Adams, the defendant, compounded his gains from the straw contributions by using them to defraud New York City and steal public funds. New York City has a matching funds program that matches small dollar contributions from individual city residents with up to 8 times their amount in public funds to give New Yorkers a greater voice in elections. Adams' campaign applied for matching funds based on known straw donations, fraudulently obtaining as much as $2,000 in public funds for each illegal contribution. For each. So he hit him for $2K to pad his election. So like, don't understand. This guy fucking cheated to win 100%. Adams and those working at his direction falsely certified compliance with applicable campaign finance regulations despite Adams' repeated acceptance of straw donations, relying on the concealed nature of these illegal contributions to falsely portray his campaigns as law-abiding. As a result of those false certifications, Adams' 2021 mayoral campaign received more than $10 million in public funds. So let's go ahead and just do the math. Jesus Christ. 10 divided by 2 5,000. Over 5,000 more than likely is probably total. If I had to guess, they maybe mixed the numbers up and stuff. So they probably kept them at like 15, 1,000 to 15. So it's a minimum probably of 5,000 of these at the smallest number, if not more than 5,000 individual counts of graft. Because when you do the straw donations like that, okay, the massive thing that he's probably going to end up being charged with is bad. But each individual crime is an individual crime, which is going to give him all sorts of modifiers when it comes to like the court case and a lot of fucking shit to go over. When they go to court with him, there's every possibility they're going to painstakingly go over every individual one of these contributions. Like every single fucking one of these. I guess he got up to 2,000 per. And yeah. So like literally it could be that much or more. So 5,000 or more individual acts, and they're going to go into like probably each individual one while he sits there fucking like half asleep. On October 23rd, this one, we have like a series that will have like a big. Have you ever seen one of these cases where they're doing like a bunch of individual business things? They'll bring it up. They have nerd fuck accountants with gigantic books full of fucking printed out spreadsheets. Okay, can you confirm while you're sitting up here for 4 days? Is this your signature accepting this? Is this your signature accepting this? Is this your signature accepting this? Is this blah blah blah? Is this da da da? And it's like, man, it's gonna be like a big waste of time. It's like, yeah, they're gonna fucking bury this guy. That's crazy. It's like, well, it seems like it's all one thing. Dude, $10 million in stolen public funds? I wish I could fucking steal 2,000. You know what I mean? I'd be happy. I'd have been happy with the 2K. This guy fucking went in, bro. This one went fucking in. They will probably compress and drop the charges if he goes to a jury trial. don't think that you are forced to go to full trial for these kind of things. He seems like a dumb fuck, by the way. Mayor Adams, even if he's like, I don't give a shit, he went to fucking some nice college or something. I don't care. I've heard him talk, and the shit he tries to get away with, he has like powerful dumb fuck energy. Doesn't mean he's like completely fucking brainless or anything, but I think he's the kind of guy who will like, I could beat it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's madness. Eric Adams, the defendant, also sought and received other improper benefits from some of the same co-conspirators who funneled straw donations to his campaign. In particular, a senior official in the Turkish diplomatic establishment, the quote-unquote Turkish official, who facilitated many straw donations to Adams, also arranged for Adams and his companions to receive free or discounted travel on Turkey's national airline, the Turkish airline, which is owned in significant part by the Turkish government, to destinations including France, China, Sri Lanka, India, Hungary, and Turkey itself. The Turkish official and other Turkish nationals further arranged for Adams and his companions to receive, amongst other things, free rooms at opulent hotels, free meals at high-end restaurants, and free luxurious entertainment while in Turkey. Eric Adams, the defendant, and others working at his direction repeatedly took steps to shield his solicitation and acceptance of these benefits from public scrutiny. Adams did not disclose the travel benefits he had obtained in annual financial disclosures, as he was required to file as a New York City employee. Sometimes, Adams agreed to pay a nominal fee to create the appearance of having paid for travel that was in fact heavily discounted. Other times, he said, if you give me the discount, I'll give you a tip. Adams created and instructed others to create fake paper trails, falsely suggesting that he had paid or planned to pay for travel benefits that were actually free. No, they got him. They got him on falsifying official documents. No! Eric Adams, come back. Deleted message with others involved in his misconduct, including in one instance assuring a co-conspirator in writing that he always deleted her messages. Oh no! Oh no, they got him. In September 2021, the Turkish official told Eric Adams, the defendant, that it was his turn to repay the Turkish official by pressuring the New York City Fire Department, FDNY, thank you, State Department, to facilitate the opening of a new Turkish consular building, a 36-story skyscraper without fire inspection, in time for a high-profile visit by Turkey's president. At the time, the building would have failed an FDNY inspection. In exchange for free travel and other related bribes in 2021 and 2022 obtained by the Turkish official, Adams did as instructed. Because of Adams' pressure on the FDNY official responsible for the FDNY's assessment of the skyscraper's fire safety was told that he would lose his job if he failed to acquiesce, and after Adams intervened, the skyscraper opened as requested by the Turkish official. Jesus, dude. Campaign finance. Let's see. I'm just going to speed through a little bit of this. So, yeah, this is a description of the matching funds program. Matching funds program would provide up to $8 in matching funds for each $1 of the eligible contributions up to $250 from New York City restaurant. Oh, fuck yeah, they did the math for me. In other words, for each eligible contribution of at least $250, a participating candidate could collect up to $2,000 in matching funds. It would provide up to $12,952,888 in matching funds for qualifying mayoral candidates during the primary and general elections in the 2021 election cycle, and up to $14.1 million in matching funds for qualifying mayoral candidates during the primary and general elections of the 2025 election cycle. Some kind of contributions are prohibited entirely, including straw contributions, ones from outside, all that good stuff. Pretty much as obvious as it sounds. Let's see. These disclosure statements are required to be submitted by either the candidate or the campaign's treasurer using a unique login. God damn, they've got them on every fucking account. In order to submit a disclosure statement, the filer was required to, 1, identify him or herself as either the candidate or the treasurer, and 2, electronically sign a verification stating this disclosure statement is true and correct to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief, and I understand that by clicking verify below, I am electronically signing my disclosure statement, which shall have the same validity and effect as a signature affixed by hand. Fuck me. Dude, absolutely Dude, got him. Repeating, he did it. Okay. Travels to Turkey and begins accepting illegal campaign contributions and personal benefits. Jesus. 2015, he travels. This is the entire timeline. I won't go through it because it's multiple pages. I'm going to have this PDF linked in the episode description of this and the eventual video that should come out. If it's not, and because I forgot, just literally ask and I'll put it in there. Hopefully this stays up. I don't know if this is from the State Department, not the State. I don't know why I keep saying the State Department. From the AG. I don't know if this is from the AG's website, or if it is from the website where I found it, which was a news website. But if it goes down, you should still be able to find it through the AG. I don't know why they wouldn't just host it off that. Oh no, transcripts. On November 2nd, Adams declared the winner of the 2021 mayoral election. The next day, Businessman 1 and the promoter exchanged the following messages. Good morning, promoter. Good morning. The president is our brother from now on, sir. Businessman 1. Good morning. Promoter, may it be auspicious for all of us. We messaged each other. Businessman 1. Are the elections over? Promoter. It was yesterday, sir. Everyone messaged me that he was elected. Congratulations messages. He is most likely going to assign me as a representative, sir. I'm going to go and talk to our elders in Ankara about how we can turn this into an advantage for our country's lobby. Businessman 1. That would be nice. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Jesus Christ. Fire prevention chief. We already went over that, sort of. God, they got so many of these. Let's see some other major chunks. Oh, this is, look. In 2017, the construction began on a 36-story building located at 821 United Nations Plaza, New York, New York, referred to as the Turkish House or Turkevi Center. The Turkish House. The Turkish House was designed to serve as, and now serves as, the headquarters of multiple Turkish diplomatic missions, including the Turkish consulate. The cost of the Turkish House was significant and was a topic of political debate in Turkey. The consulate planned to open the Turkish House on September 20th, 2021, so that Turkey's president could formally open the building during his visit for the year's opening of the United Nations Grand Assembly. Ensuring the Turkish House opened on schedule was a priority for the Turkish official, who was at this time Turkey's consul general in New York. Well, okay. The Turkish official described throughout the indictment as a main player in this conspiracy is Reyhan Özgür, who was until recently the Turkish consul general in New York. Before that, he was the deputy consul general for 2021. Reyhan Özgür. Özgür. There we go. Dude, they got nothing. This guy has been fucking scrubbed. I think I finally found him. And his name shows up different. The New York Times says Özg, and then there's another one that says it's Reyhan Özgür. This is from the Consular Corps of Philadelphia. I finally found it. We have this dude. 821 United Nations Plaza. Born in Kirkcaldy in 1978, graduated from Middle Eastern Technical University, Faculty of Economics and Administrative Sciences, Department of blah, 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 blah. Served as the head of department at Deputy Directorate General for NATO and Euro-Atlantic Security and Defense Affairs. Oh, no. And as a chief of cabinet to the Deputy Foreign Minister. He also served as third secretary in Turkish embassy in Baghdad, Iraq. Hey, he was a fucking... Hey, I was there. I wasn't in Baghdad, though. Second secretary and consular at the permanent delegation of Turkey and NATO in Brussels between 2009 and 2012. Deputy consul general at the Consulate General of Turkey in New York between 2014 and 2018. Since August 15, 2020, he's been serving as the consul general of the Republic of Turkey to New York. And I think he's just been replaced. He's married with 2 children. But yeah, this guy's hard to find. Reyhan Özgür. Let's see. So yeah, this guy just had them build a fucking unsafe building and go inside of it before it got cleared. FDNY commissioner said, fuck off, bro. Oh, hell yeah. On September 9th, 2021, after a contractor working for the Turkish consulate sent the FDNY a letter describing the status of the Turkish house's fire alarm system, an FDNY employee with responsibility for inspecting the system sent the fire prevention chief the following email. Always save this shit, dude. Subject. Chief, after reviewing the letter, I do not see any way we would be willing to accept it. They have some major issues like central station and fan shutdowns, which would be an automatic violation order. Aside from that, he gave us a list with over 60 defects, and some of them list 5 to 10 problems in each one. FAIU would not go beyond 20 defects without issuing a violation order. In my opinion, this document does not take any liability that we would be comfortable with. I believe it actually tells us this building is not safe to occupy. Feel free to reach out to discuss further. Thanks. Dude, literal mayor of New York risking the lives of the FDNY firefighters who have to go fucking try to put this thing out when it catches fire on the in the middle of United Nations Alley. Whoever the fuck. Holy shit, man. Dude, they fucking risk people. On the morning of September 10th. Just 2 days before the 9/11 anniversary. The 20-year of anniversary. 2 years before the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, a firefighter saying like, no one, this building is literally not ready to ever have any fire emergencies. It's gonna fucking kill everyone inside of it. It's not safe for occupancy. The inference being, if the firefighters have to go fucking put the fire out, it's gonna fucking maybe hurt them as well, because they'll have to go in it, because the fire suppression systems and whatever the fuck are not working up to par. So you can't go in the building. It's 2 days before 9/11. You're putting FDNY firefighters at risk, telling them, no, shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. We need to make sure this unsafe skyscraper goes up. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. The Turkish official responded, "You are great, Eric. We are so happy to hear that. Pray hands emoji. Pray hands emoji. You are a great friend of Turkey." That is... Oh no. Oh no, that's so good. That's so fucking good, bro. Dude, just getting hit with these emojis is crazy. Having emojis in a graphs conversation goes so hard. Was Eric satisfied? It was great. Thank you for your evening. It's okay if he is happy. Is Eric happy then? He is very happy. He is sending you his thanks. He went to Ghana? Bro, my man gets to travel the world on this shit. This is fucking awesome. Whole sheet of benefits, how much value he got out of it. This is like the bribe sheet. Trying to get more money for the next campaign too. This is crazy. I would suggest everybody go into it. Okay, statutory allegations. Count 1. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud, federal program bribery, and to receive campaign contributions by foreign nationals. The allegations contain what paragraphs 1 through 49 of this indictment are repeated and re-alleged as if set forth fully herein. Boom. Full repeat. Wire fraud, soliciting, accepting, and receiving a campaign contribution by a foreign national, bribery. It was part of the object of the conspiracy that Eric Adams, known as devised the bribery scheme. Further apart and object of the conspiracy that he... Okay, this is probably all the basis. I want to see if there's more. Overt acts. In furtherance of the conspiracy and the effect to illegal objects thereof, the following overt acts, amongst others, were committed by Eric Adams, the defendant, in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. 2016, accepted free upgrades. 2017, accepted free business tickets. 2017, accepted a steeply discounted stay at the Bentley Suite of the St. Regis Istanbul. 2017, free business, free upgrades, arranged foreign contributions, free stay at the Cosmopolitan Suite. Goddamn, agreed to accept campaign contributions, foreign money. It just keeps going, man. I can't read all of these. Look how it's multiple pages. That's the first count. That's the first count. The second count is wire fraud. All of these. Count 3, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. Count 4, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. Count 5, bribery. Forfeiture allegations. Committing one or more of the offenses. Eric Adams, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States pursuant to Title 19, 18 Code, any and all property, real and personal, that constitutes or is derived from proceeds traceable to the commission of said offenses, including but not limited to a sum of money in the United States currency representing the amount of proceeds traceable to the commissions of said offenses. Fuck off, dude. So he's going to get at least 12 million in campaign funds are going to be extracted back out of him. In addition, so basically all those things that you saw that he benefited, all of the benefits of the crime, especially because these were money crimes, they're going to hit him on, and then he's going to have to fucking recompensate the people and return that shit. So like, this is one of the, you guys remember Better Call Saul? If you saw Better Call Saul, like the last season where they're like putting all the shit from his nice mansion and shit in boxes, because spoiler for another show that came out in like the mid 2010s, he gets caught up in an international drug ring. They basically seize all of his assets to sell at auction, because like the ill-gotten gains issue of it means you can't keep it. And so like to give the money back to the people to afford investigations and stuff, and also just to like make good the public coffers, you bring all that shit in, you auction it, you sell it off, or you just like literally return it to the city. And so they are going to go into his shit, dude. They are going to go into his shit. The funniest part about it, too, is the 12 million he's going to have to, they're going to fucking take that back out of him, out of the matching campaign contributions. Because every penny of it is bad now. Every fucking penny of it is bad. So they're going to do whatever the fuck they want to his personal assets to take all that away. Houses, clothes, cars, personal holdings, stocks, bonds, trust. They're going to go all the way balls deep into his every password revealed, every name given, fucking assets to take all of that shit. He's fucked, bro. And this is on top of who the fuck knows what happened between him and anyone else that's around him in real life. It might not rise to the crimes of like extortion or blackmail or bribery, like interpersonally, or any like interpersonal crimes against people, but there might be people that are going to come forward and say like, I was defrauded by him because of these promises that I was made, and like he said all of this was fine, or I suffered like this loss because of things that he said. You know, my reputation was damaged because we signed a contract where he said he's like the mayor and he's cool and everything that he does is not completely fucking illegal, and it's blown back on me. Like, there's people that can come out of the fucking woodwork with goofy ass shit like that. Not that specifically, maybe necessarily, but like it's the whole thing got blown open. The guy, I saw the AG, the little fucking attorney general, I think of New York, celebrating this hit, and he looked like happier than fuck. And this is also like a big deal politically for our side of the aisle, because this guy, Eric Adams, despite how fucking absolutely not a fucking real liberal or even progressive to any extent he is, he's a Dem. And this is us holding a Democrat accountable. Like a Dem, it's all blue state all the way, top down, holding a blue corrupt official taking money from a foreign government completely accountable. And I think that's going to go, that's a big fucking, hey, how you do in our pocket to walk around with. Yeah. If any of the above described forfeitable property as a result of any act or omission of the defendant cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third person, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court, has been substantially diminished in value, or has been commingled with other property which cannot be subdivided without difficulty, it is the intent of the United States, pursuant to Title 21 United States Code Section 853P and Title 28 United States Code Section 2461C, to seek forfeiture of any other property of the defendant up to the value of the forfeitable property. Fucking Damian Williams, United States Attorney, bro. Fucking god damn. Fucking absolutely monstrous. The amount of evidence. This is, by the way, what people wanted for when I was starting. Like, this is what fucking Sunday and his dipshit community expected me to deliver against fucking Demon Mama. To throw that in. This is the minimum standard. Fucking what goddamn 57-page indictment put together by a team of officials spanning 10 fucking years of investigation and retracing of investigative through lines. They wanted this for that. This is tremendous. I'm excited. I'm happy about it. I fucking hate corrupt politicians. They don't do anything for me. I don't give a fuck whose side they're on. I'm just suspicious when one side gets hit too many times in a row, because the politicians aren't special. They're all pieces of shit. And I like it when they go to jail. I think it makes the system work better. I think after a certain point, maybe you should just go to jail as a politician. Like, what? Why are you putting me in jail? You just did politics for 30 years? Just in case, we're just going to put you in the fucking box for a minute. Like, why? Like, I don't know. Just, look, either you accept that it's good for society and you take your 5 years, or you complain about it and we feel a little bit more justified. It's just weird. 30 years and we never caught you for anything. Just sit in a box. We'll give you Nintendo. You can play tennis. It's fucking federal penitentiary, man. Skate. You can play golf. Learn pottery, okay? You're basically going to be on retirement for 5 years. We just need to take you out of circulation. I'm fucking excited about this. I like it. I like they got him. They got whatever the other dude that's also the other New York senator that had a literal pocket full of fucking Chinese gold. Or was that Turkish gold too? Hold on. Senator charged with bribery. Robert Menendez, yeah. Also Turkey. Okay. No. Egypt. What the fuck said Turkey there for like 2 seconds? Nope. No Turkey at all. Just Egypt. Nearby. Fucking men and nations are probably, unironically, they probably just see America as being completely open for graft, because Israel does this shit without having to go through the extra loopholes, right? Because of the dual citizenship that a lot of Israelis have, it's not bad anymore. It's not straw man contributions, because you can be in both countries and fuck around a little bit harder, as opposed to just getting a green card and shit. So like Israel gets a fucking leg up when it comes to influencing American decisions with monetary contributions, which you'll see when we're gonna do our BDS thing next week. I'm gonna do a little bit of fucking preemptive research with Killjoy and stuff, and do my seed planting. It's the protesters fucked up, but it's mostly because they didn't get what was going on. Like our friendly nations that are like friendly, they do this shit all the time. In places that have like dual citizenship with us, it's way fucking easier to do all of this stuff too. This was absolutely graft between him and Turkey. Like, this was crazy, like just bribery. And a lot of this could probably have been illegal, but they are legalized to some degree if they would have just gone through more and more appropriate channels. The two biggest issues in my mind that I saw are definitely the rank bribery in the pursuit of public endangerment bribery, like literally like good old fashioned why we don't allow bribery to happen bribery, which is don't pay attention to the fact that the building is completely fucking unsafe and people will die, and ignore the professionals and threaten the professionals. Like, that is extremely serious. And then the stealing the matching campaign contributions is also extremely serious. Those are like the two biggest. And obviously, all the rest of the accounts, if the crimes are there, the crimes are there. But the other counts, I would say, are still egregious, but like way more probably something that they wouldn't necessarily go after everybody for. But Eric Adams just seemed to have done it for a flat decade and not given a fuck how flagrant he was, just accepting all these things. Most of what he's being accused of, to kind of make a little bit more sense, is all the same stuff that the Supreme Court Justice, the pube on the coke guy, I can't remember his fucking name ever, Clarence Thomas, the things that he's being accused of is, if you take out the matching campaign contributions and the literally using your political pressure to lean on an individual that's underneath you in the chain of command, if you take those two out, the accepting gifts and luxurious vacations and free discount travel, all those things that Eric Adams is being charged with are all things that Clarence Thomas did as well. The two biggest differences are that Clarence Thomas had all of those things generally offered to him by extremely wealthy American citizens instead of foreign citizens. And B, Clarence Thomas has better friends. and no one cared until recently. That's pretty much it. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. This shit's been happening for a while. The gifts is nuts. And I've always thought that needed to be clamped down on, because you just saw it was very flagrant. Before he died, what was it? Was it Alito? I can't remember. The one that gave this scathing, everyone was always, I can't wait to read his next decision because he's a little shit talker in his decisions. That one that fucking kicked it, and then he eventually got replaced by the old fucking date rape. That guy got that shit all the time, and I think we don't talk about it anymore because he's fucking dead, so who gives a shit? It's kind of like beyond the, point where you can be investigated and talked about. But like, he was doing the same sort of stuff too, and it's apparently been like a open secret that everybody's giving these free flights and stuff, and they try to argue on their side for these other rich fucks that like, well, I treat all of my friends that well, like if I have a friend who's like a movie star, or a friend that's another business executive, or a friend who I just happen to go to like college with, I will fly them out and take them to all the nice places too. But it's like, that's kind of the point, is that your friendship offers more in recompense than the average person's friendship, and they're more drawn to be your friend and therefore take you into consideration when they're going through their counsel. It's kind of like the issues with these fucking things.
Hope you enjoy